Charlie, we need to introduce our new friend to our church friends.
Yes, Bernie, we'll do that. But first, let's say hello to our church friends.
Hi, church friends. It's good to see you. Now, pay close attention. We have someone to introduce to you. His name is Flip. Flip, the seal. And he just told us the coolest story that we want you to hear. It's a story about a man named Jonah and a giant fish.
As you can see, Bernie is excited for you to meet our new friend. So, Flip, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey friends, my name is Flip. I'm a seal. I spend my time in the ocean. And the other day, I heard the coolest story that I just told my friends, Burley and Charlie. It's a story about a man named Jonah. Have you heard this story before? Well, I just heard it the other day, and I thought it was the gnarliest story ever. You see, there was a man named Jonah a long time ago, and the legend of the ocean says that he was trying to run away from God. Can you believe it? He was trying to run away from God. You can't do that, dude. God wanted him to go to a place called Nineveh and to tell the people to be nicer, but he hated the people of Nineveh and he did not want to go. So he got on a boat, one of those things that floats in the water, and he tried to run away from God, but nobody can do that. And then there was a bad storm, and he got thrown into the water. But just when Jonah thought that he was going to die, this blue whale came around and swallowed him up. Only Jonah didn't die. The whale swallowed him up and then spit him out on the shore a few days later. That whale was friends with God, and that whale knew that Jonah had some work to do. Isn't that the gnarliest story ever, dudes?
That's the coolest story. Can you imagine being swallowed by a whale?
That does sound pretty crazy, but it's actually a story from the Bible, and it might not have been a whale. The Bible says that it's a giant fish. But either way, Jonah finally stopped running from God, and he went to the city of Nineveh and told the people to stop being so bad. And they did. They apologized to God, and they said they wanted to do better.
So the story had a happy ending?
Yes, it did. Though Jonah wasn't too happy about it. God wanted Jonah to see the people of Nineveh turn from their bad ways because Jonah really didn't like the people from Nineveh. So everyone learned a lesson. The Ninevites became better people, Jonah stopped being so angry, and the whale, or fish, ended up with a cool story to tell. Yup, that story is still being told in the ocean today. I just heard it for the first time. How cool is it that all of the people decided to be nicer and Jonah learned not to hate? I bet this story will live on for a really long time. It sure will, Flip, and thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks, Flip. And kids, we'll see you next week. Go Bills!